A lifestyle of consistency. There was a young man in here the other evening, and he was painting for us. And a few hours had gone by. He says, listen, I want to ask you something. He says, I don't make a lot of money, man, but I know God's called me to be a businessman. I know he's called me to do something more than what I'm doing. He says, I also want to have a retirement. I want to have a family too. I know I don't look like what I want to become, but can you just give me something? You know, he says, I want to invest my money. I said, it's about consistency. The process is about being consistent in everything you do. If we can master the concept of being consistent with the relationships with our spouses, consistent with the relationships with our children, consistent in our jobs, consistent in our relationships. Just you tune in on what you can do very well and you be consistent with it. This is the season now to purchase stocks and bonds while they're at their lowest. Right. This is not the first time that we've been in a recession. Look at the 50s and the Depression. Yeah. Look at the savings and loan scandals in the 80s. Look at the technology bust before we entered into the 21st century. All things come full cycle. Consistency is important. $25 a month, $50 a month, $100 a month will prepare you for your future. But you have to start now. Your children have to go and become educated. Now, $50,000 a year, $30,000 a year will be $200,000 a year, and you won't be prepared. You have to prepare now. The concept of consistency is so important because once you learn information, and we're connecting the synergistic dots here, once you learn information, you want to be consistent in activating or practicing that information. Understanding how to manage your money, how to manage it consistently. The next lifestyle, a very important lifestyle, particularly in communities of color, not just in America, but all around this planet, all around this globe. We have to begin practicing a lifestyle of conservatism. We've already spent all our money at Neiman Marcus. We've spent our money at the outlets. We don't need any more Tommy Hilfiger, no more polo, no more custom suits. We don't need any more. The next 7 years should be your season of conservatism. It's time to stop shopping. Wasting time. Where are you going? I'm just going to walk through the mall. Well, you know, if you're walking through the mall, you're going to buy something eventually. You're going to look at it. You're going to stay out of the mall. Yeah, well, I'm just going to the Starbucks. No, they got Starbucks that are not in the malls. You see? Conservatism. That's how you become wealthy. Because you could spend $1 million and look back and say, where did it go? Where is it? I can't see it. Where is it? That's right. It's not there. The opportunities are there, but you have to be learned. You have to be consistent. And you have to be conservative. If you make $30,000 or $40,000 a year, and this is very, very practical, very, very prophetic, you don't need a car note. No. You need a car that's paid for. You need a car that you can go buy for $5,000, $7,000, pay it off in a few months. It's done. Oh, that's right. That's it. That's what you need. That's what we need. We all see the videos. We all see VH1, YouTube, and we say, man, that's a phantom. There was a time when the phantoms of the world were reserved for the royalties of the world, the kings, the aristocracies. They would pull out the Rolls Royce Phantoms only on special days. That's right. And we drive them to the dry cleaners. Not even understanding what we're in and what we attract when we do that. Most of the people who afford those types of vehicles, they don't finance them. No. You don't finance a $400,000 vehicle and pay $2 million for it when it's all over with. If you're going to pay for it, you're going to pay for it with cash. And if you're paying for a car with $400,000, I want to see $4 million in the bank liquid. That's true. You see? And you say, oh, that's so far to reach, and I want a phantom. No, you want your purpose. You want your destiny. Then all those things will be added unto you. And when those things come, they won't be trappings. They won't be things that you can't walk away from. You see? Conservatism, which leads to the next lifestyle.